Live from the Canadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines is brought to you compliments GUT Credit Union.
Make a greater contribution to your credit union by volunteering to serve on one of the following: Board of Directors, Supervisory and Compliance Committee, and Credit Committee. Members wishing to be considered must be active members of the credit union, be of good standing, and possess a reasonable understanding of the credit union's philosophy and operating principles. Application forms can be downloaded at gutcu.com/nomination or collected at any GUT-CCU branch. Send your application via email to nominations in care of GUT Cooperative Credit Union, Grenville and St. John Streets, St. George's. Or email your nominations to gutcu@spiceisle.com. The subject should be Nominations 2022. The deadline for applications is Friday, April 29th, 2022.
Hello and welcome to Network News at 7. Our major developments this evening: tempers flare as the family of the Coast Guard accident victim protests for justice. Grenada Union of Teachers president anticipates large turnout for May Day rally. Queen's Counsel Celia Klein-Edwards has died. Regionally, British Virgin Islands premier arrested on drug charges in the U.S. And further afield, rockets hit Ukrainian capital Kyiv as UN chief visits the city. Coming up in sports, the national discus record has been broken as Grenada's Josh makes his return to track and field. The details when we come back.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
With the news and the details, I am Krista Campbell. Traffic heading to the Tantine roundabout was diverted to alternative routes on Friday morning as protesters blocked vehicles from entering or passing through the area as what was supposed to be a peaceful protest for the late Campbell escalated. Rena Thomas has tonight's top story.
The Royal Grenada Police Force is presently trying to calm down protesters who are seeking justice for the late Campbell, the young man who lost his life over the weekend in a boating incident with Coast Guard. In the early stage of the protests, members of the Royal Grenada Police Force refused the protesters' entry to the ministerial complex, restricting them to the front of the botanical gardens. As the crowd rapidly grew, protesters felt that their plight was not being heard and took their chants and placards to the streets. In the midst of this, the mother and father of 22-year-old Campbell spoke to GBN, expressing their grievance surrounding the death of their son.
The police are responsible for killing my son, had to be brought to justice. They had to be arrested and charged, and I wouldn't stop until I get justice. That's all I need is justice. Because when police investigating police in Grenada, they never ever come up with nothing positive for the family. They always covering up. So calling on the authority, the Governor General and Dr. Kit Mitchell, please, I need justice.
I am looking for justice for my son, and I want the person that murdered my child and the 3 men on the Coast Guard base, they're supposed to be not on duty, and they're on duty. They're on duty.
The protest eventually moved to the ministerial complex and later to the heart of the city, but not without some physical altercation between officers of the RGPF and some protesters. Deputy Commissioner Tafawa Pear explains that the presence of the police at the protest was not to stop the protest, but to maintain peace and order. He said while there was some minor incidents, he cannot label the protest action as one that was violent.
It wasn't a violent protest. I mean, based on the incident, tempers run high and you have sporadic issues, but I won't call it a violent protest. Neither was it extremely peaceful, but I think it was manageable. But there was a sporadic incident with a police officer who got wet in the process and a little bit of tugging and pulling. A couple of police officers got some minor injuries, but it wasn't the entire protest that led to that. You had individual activity taking place outside of maybe what the protest was really about.
For GBN News, I am Rena Pett Thomas reporting.
And we thank Rena Pett Thomas for tonight's opening report. Members of the Royal Grenada Police Force are calling on the general public to let the investigation surrounding the death of the 22-year-old Campbell take its course. More from Beverly Telesford.
Protesters were out in their numbers on Friday, chanting for justice for 22-year-old Woburn resident Campbell, who lost his life in a boating incident over the weekend involving the local Coast Guard. High-ranking officers of the Royal Grenada Police Force reiterate that investigations are being carried out and express their deepest condolences to the family, friends and loved ones of Bell. Deputy Commissioner Tafawa Pear indicated that to date, a number of actions have already been taken, which include requesting support from the regional security system and reporting the incident to the Maritime Administration and the Director of Public Prosecutions.
For now, we call it an incident because you have an incident, you carry out an investigation, and then you determine the results of the investigation, and then after that you will determine how to categorize the incident. So these two investigations are on the way. If you realize that a press release was circulated yesterday, and the Commissioner reiterated that in addition to the police doing their parallel investigation with the Maritime Authority, we're also inviting experts from the RSS region to assist and to give direction, particularly with respect to the intricacies of incidents at sea.
The high-ranking officer assured the public that this incident will be thoroughly investigated.
So I think it's important to stress the value of transparency that we are encouraging, both on the maritime side and also on our own side. I must add also that whatever happens after the investigation is determined by the Director of Public Prosecution. That is where the documentation, the files, the statements that are taken, the reports that are written would go. And he, as the ultimate authority, would decide how to categorize the incident, whether to categorize it as a crime or an accident.
The officer is calling on the general public to let the investigation take its course so that answers can be given.
We know that emotions are running high. What we are saying, let the investigations continue and be completed, and then after that we'll determine which direction to go. But what the police want to reiterate that this scenario is difficult, but we are ensuring that we conduct an investigation that can actually stand the test of time.
Well, all roads lead to Tantine on Sunday as workers throughout the country gather to commemorate May Day, also called Workers' Day or International Workers' Day. May 1st is a public holiday set aside to recognize the historic struggles and gains made by workers and the labor movement. In Grenada, the trade union movement has much to celebrate with the recent High Court ruling on pension restoration for public workers. With all COVID-19 restrictions removed, President of the Grenada Union of Teachers, Jude Bartholomew, foresees a well-attended event.
May Day is in full session. So some things would be, element of surprise, but I think that it will be nice. And you once you're there, I think you will see a little of everything.
Cardinal Health Laboratory Excellence List honorees for 2022, and a Grenadian is on that list. Christina John has this report.
Stacey Sonita Pariag Stevens, originally from Surtees St. Patrick, a Grenadian medical professional now resided in the U.S., is among the Cardinal Health Laboratory Excellence list of honorees for 2022. A release issued on the top honorees says Pariag Stevens shows excellence every day at Comanche County Memorial Hospital as Program Director of the School of Medical Technology and the Laboratory Education Coordinator. GBN spoke to proud mother Yolande Pariag on Friday about her daughter's latest achievement. She noted it is somewhat a bittersweet moment for the family.
Well, I'm feeling very happy to know that she's doing so well. But again, I'm a little bit sad knowing her dad is not here with us to share all the progresses and so she made, educational life. May 12th would be 20 years since he passed. And then she got that award, in the time when, sadness come around. But, she achieved that award and we are quite happy. Her brother and I, we are very, very happy. And also I'm a bit emotional.
Mrs. Pariag recounts her daughter's educational journey as one that has always reflected positive attributes. She is a past student of the Anglican High School.
My first daughter, she went to the Anglican High School. She's a past pupil of the Anglican High School. And she did very well at the Anglican High School. With her CXCs, she has 12 O-level subjects. And then to TAMCC, where she accomplished her A-levels, to the Midwestern University, and then achieving her bachelor's and master's. She also achieved the President's Medal when she did her exams.
Pariag Stevens has been working at the institution for the past 10 years. She is hopeful that after 17 years since her last visit to Grenada, she will be able to see her daughter for the Christmas holidays this year. The Cardinal Health Laboratory Excellence lists recognize clinical laboratory professionals making significant contributions to the profession. Winners will receive a certificate celebrating their achievement and will be honored during Medical Laboratory Professionals Week 2022. This is what Mrs. Pariag left for her daughter.
So she also is a very proud student, past pupil of the Anglican High School. And also on Grenada behalf, I'd like to thank her for making us Grenadians all proud of her.
Christina John, GBN News.
Thank you, Christina. Still to come, the life of Queen's Counsel Celia Klein Edwards is remembered. Stay with us.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Drop by any one of our 8 locations applications today. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank. We're the one for you.
The night before the holiday, Sunday, May 1st, all roads lead to one place and one venue only. The Cow Band, as Roller Promotions presents Out and Bad, featuring live and direct from Jamaica, the international dancehall icon, DJ live inside the Cow Band, alongside Trinidad's top dancehall artists, and the ladies' man, Sarima. You know Cow Band is gonna be wicked. Come early to witness the tune for tune song clash. Country versus town. Bad man win up deck on the decks, 473 ruler. Yeah, let's give on. Bomb Squad, Teflon, 5-Star, MK, Unity Sound, and Star Neil. Hosted by Blackstorm, Jabba, and PQ. Representing Grenada, Boise, Terra the Governor, Vaughn, Ledneck, Khalifa, Muddy, Jab Gang, Squeezed, Little Jello, plus more. Get your $40 early birds now from all popular ticket locations. Second batch $50, general $60, or pay more at the door. Sunday, May 1st. Out and bad. Open seller.
Why pay full price for your mobile when you can pay half? Just bundle your home internet and mobile services with Flow and save 50% on your mobile bill. That's money in your pockets every month. Plus now you get free YouTube and WhatsApp data. And you can share your plan with up to 3 other numbers. Upgrade now and get a free smartphone. Switch and keep your number. Learn more at discoverflow.co.
I go drink water in Moonlight City. I go drink water in Moonlight City. Yo, this is the girl Patricia Ross, and I will be in Grenada for May I Fet. Moonlight City, yours truly will be there.
They say we toxic. We full of toxic love.
See you there, Moonlight City, May I Fet.
Body wet up, wet girl, where the man them carry on. Carry on, baby. Carry on, baby.
Yo, this is the girl Patricia, but I'm to all my sexy Grenadian ladies, I'm coming.
National Stadium with 2 opening games from 6 p.m. St. Mark Western Stars versus St. Patrick Crown City Strikers. Then from 8 p.m. defending champions St. Andrew Big Parish Stars versus St. George Royal Cannons. Admission $20. Then just 1 game from 6 p.m. U17 Young Gunners versus St. John Dolphins. Admission $10. The 4th edition of the Pure Grenada Cup is on. Don't miss it.
My name is Dominic Lawrence. I'm a police officer by profession, and I've been a member of Ariza now for about 20 years or less. I chose to join Ariza because I've been hearing some good stuff about them. And my sister was a member before me. She told me about her good experience that she had with Ariza. What I like most about Ariza is the way they treat you as a member. They take good care of you. They help you in very, very good ways. They have some good products in place to help you. I've been able to budget a lot better because of the products and things that they have in place to help us as members. I love it when you call Ariza and the way they would answer the phone. Ariza, how can we make you smile? I would like to take this time now to congratulate Ariza on the 75 years of service to the people of Grenada.
Monday, May 2nd, the holiday. Mangazo takes opulence to a different level as we invite our food festival. 11 in the morning until delicious, sumptuous, and visually appealing food, vegan food, seafood, oil down, cakes and pastries, wild meat, curry, sauce, and lots more. And look out for cultural performances, steel pan, and more. For more info, call 538-0358 or 405 Gazo. That's 4296. Monday, May 2nd, the holiday Mangazo Food Festival, sponsored by Independence Agencies Limited, Agent Force Swiss. It's better because of Swiss.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Drop by any one of our 8 locations today. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. Scores of messages offering condolences to the family and friends of Celia Klein Edwards, the Queen's Counsel, continue to pour in since the announcement of her passing on Thursday. Jared Joseph has more.
The Ministry of Legal Affairs, the Attorney General's Chambers, and the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions have joined in mourning with the legal fraternity, family and friends of Cecilia Klein Edwards, Queen's Counsel. Mrs. Edwards, QC, is described as a veteran litigator and leaves behind a great legacy, being the first female Queen's Counsel of Grenada, as she was deservingly elevated to the rank of Silk in 2008. President of the Grenada Bar Association, Derek Sylvester, says they are mourning the passing of a distinguished legal female Queen's Counsel luminary who was way ahead of her time.
A professional in every respect. She guided, molded many of the young attorneys, many of the attorneys who are deemed senior today. They were molded by Miss Celia Klein Edwards, QC. She was a distinguished servant of the law. She served with excellence, grace, poise, and brilliance.
Sylvester says the female Queen's Counsel legal shoes and legacy is difficult to match.
And on behalf of the Grenada Bar Association, we extend the deepest condolences to her family, to children, to 4 children that I'm aware of, and whatever extended family, on behalf of the Grenada Bar Association. And of course, by extension, I'm confident that all the other members in the region, from the Chief Justice's Office, the Chief Registrar, the judges, masters, and magistrates, and all the attorneys who would have appeared with or against learned and distinguished Queen's Counsel would be extending condolences.
Mrs. Celia Klein Edwards, QC, was also Grenada's first female island scholar, a former chairperson of the Public Service Commission, the Land Development Control Authority, and president of the Rotary Club of Grenada. The Bar Association president notes that lawyers and family now have a responsibility to walk a similar path and emulate the positive attributes left.
As I indicated before, she was always a champion for professional ethics. She was always a champion for a continuous legal education. She was always a champion for ensuring that there exists camaraderie and professional relationship between colleagues. And she was the sort of person who always exhibited, other than professionalism, academic acumen.
At the time of her passing, she was a representative for the Utah Bar on the General Legal Council. According to Prime Minister Dr. Kate Mitchell, Mrs. Klein Edwards distinguished herself as part of the legal fraternity and went above and beyond in fighting for her clients. Her passing, he said, represents a tremendous loss to the legal profession in Grenada. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
Thursday saw the launch of Hubbard's Live for Free 1 Year 3.0 promotions. This promotion runs from April 28th to August 26th, 2022. By just spending $50 or more at the food fair, you're in for a chance to win cash and prizes. Last year's winner, Gloria Purcell, explains what customers need to do in order to be a winner herself.
Last year, I got a call from Hubbard's and I was kind of shocked because I wondered what Hubbard's is calling me for, only to be told that I'm the winner of free drinks for 1 year promotion. I mean, I was real happy. I enjoyed it. Me, my family, my relative, my friend, we really enjoyed it. And all I did, when you come to food fair and you shop, like the chairman was saying, based on how much groceries you make or the amount, they will give you these little, I don't know you call them, right, and you fold them up and you put it in a box. I did that, but with no intention of winning anything, because I've never win anything. So when Hubbard's called me, I was rather surprised, you know, and it's another year again, the promotion is here again, so I'm encouraging people, you know, to shop at Hubbard's, do business with Hubbard's, because at Hubbard's, anyone could be a winner.
A number of partners have come on board with this promotion. Draws will take place every 2 weeks for the next 4 months. Here's what customers can win.
To the back of me that has all the prizes that you can actually pick up for only spending $50, right? $50 give you a chance to win free internet and free cable services for an entire year. If I'm seeing it wrong, I think the representative from Flo, she can correct me, right? And as you heard from Mr. Saint-Hilaire, cash of $2,500. All right, let me say it the way you may like to hear it. $2,500 in cash, right? I know you love to hear it like that. From Co-op Bank, yes, I see that he's smiling. Probably he's discussing how we can probably add another 1,000, so I can probably say $3,000 or $3,500. We have also free Coca-Cola and free Coca-Cola, no sugar, free Dasani for an entire year. We have free property and vehicular insurance for an entire year. We have free services from Grenlick for an entire year, and the list goes on.
This long weekend will be packed with entertainment, and on Sunday, May 1st, all roads lead to the Big Parish. 2 events on one night. Tonight's GBN Entertainment gives a preview of the events.
May Day this year is packed with more than union celebrations. As COVID restrictions have been lifted and a state of normalcy has returned, so too has the Fet Life. On Monday, May 1st, the newly crowned Queen of Soca is coming to Grenada. Patrice Roberts is making her grand appearance at Moonlight City at May I Fet.
Yo, this is the girl Patricia, but I'm to all my sexy Grenadian ladies, I'm coming. I go drink more time, Moonlight City.
On Sunday, May 1st, Moonlight City is your only destination as Aya Promotions presents May I Fet.
Here's Tony representing Aya Promotions, the promoter behind the event.
Well, of course, on Sunday is going to be lots of soca, lots of fun, and lots of drinking water and minding your business, because as we know right now, Patrice Roberts is one of the hottest, most sensational female soca artists out there. And so she's coming along with her entire team, and she's going to be bringing all the sexiness, all the vibe, all the drinking of the water and minding your business. But a lot of people won't be drinking water, but we all know that.
On the other side of the fence, the Cowpen Big Yard becomes a dancehall arena as Rollout Promotions presents Out and Bad, featuring dancehall artist TJ out of Jamaica, as well as Zerima and Jalano out of Trinidad.
decline. Flipping money, so we do the line. Washing money, dirty money, man, we do the grime. Connection strong like the Wi-Fi.
Prince is the representative for Ruler Promotions.
Watch me. That night would be somewhat different. It would be a different night because you don't go to any event and get those artists on the same stage. It's young artists.
Young artists.
Very young artists.
And right now they got the world swinging.
Listen to me. It's not an artist that everybody would say to themselves, listen to me, that's a Jamaican artist, he's all on violence. We know TJ, and if we follow TJ music, TJ's music is all about, positivity. It's all about the ladies. It's a genre of music whereby he sings on nearly every topic, poverty, hard life. So TJ is not just one of the artists you just go to his show and you expect to have a whole pile of violence and all the other things that persons are percepting to be.
Both parties will feature casts of top local soca and dancehall artists. For GBN News, Beverly Tellisford.
And now we turn our attention to what has been creating a buzz on social media. Beverly Tellisford has been looking around the platforms.
GBN Social Buzz is reaching beyond the local platform to share with you what's trending on social media. We browse the World Wide Web and bring to you the topics inciting the most reaction and debate among users. Footage of the protest action dubbed Justice for Campbell Bell hit social media by storm today. The protest, which was held at the Ministerial Complex in Tantine, St. George, quickly warranted the need for police presence and at times turned violent. Special Services Unit of the Royal Grenada Police Force was even called in for reinforcement. They were captured preparing their riot gear. This follows an incident involving the Grenada Coast Guard last Sunday, which resulted in the death of 22-year-old Robin resident Campbell Bell. That's what's buzzing tonight. We encourage you, our viewers and listeners, to submit your think pieces on trending topics locally, regionally, and internationally via our Facebook page and YouTube channel. Continue to share your thoughts and concerns with us on our social media platforms.
Engineers recommend a new facility for Florida Government School. This and more when we come back.
Hey man, when we come online, you only juking up the phone.
Yeah boy, now as I say, they have an app. I can't find it. I check Play Store. I do a Google search. I can't find it. Man, I get fed up, man.
Nah man, because you look in the wrong place. The app is web-based. You access it via your web browser, right? You can add it to your home screen or your desktop, like any regular app. Watch, look, I have it on my phone, right? And you can access it or add it to any device, your computer, your tablet, any device.
Well, how are doing that and I can't find it?
All you have to do is open your browser, right? And type mobile.nawasa.gd. And voila, you see?
Just so?
Yes, and you can download it or access it via the web. Once you have a reliable internet connection, right, you can run the app anywhere, anytime.
So, how I adding that to my home screen?
You click on those three dots, right, or your web browser setting, and look for the option to install app or add to home screen. Easy peasy. The Nawasa app is versatile, fast-paced, and always up to date because it's web-based. Once a change is made to the app, it updates automatically, no hassle.
Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion.
The stage is set, the anticipation is high,
as we get ready for a night of love. Saturday, May 7th at the National Cricket Stadium. Lovers of reggae, we welcome back to the Spice Isle, the electrifying Taurus Riley. With full live band. Together with Dean Fraser on sax. Known for his energetic performance, lovers of dancehall, we welcome on stage Stylo G. From the 4th Jenna Camp, Governor. Also featuring local stars Dash, Vaughn, and Valley Ned. Get your early bird tickets for $100. Available at the usual Sunshine Promotion outlets and online at GoToFed.com. Stay connected to our social media pages for details on our stage side VIP. Gates open at 8 p.m. Showtime 10 p.m. It's a night of love. Brought to you by Sunshine Promotions.
Here's a little known fact. There is only one place in Grenada that you can get an MRI scan done. That place is Spice Isle Imaging Center. Yes, Grenada, that's the truth. Other centers could offer you other scans, but Spice Isle Imaging provides an authentic MRI scan. Here's another little known fact. Spice Isle Imaging has 3 centers. We operate at Grenville, the Carnage, and at the Ocean House, Grandlands. We provide the widest range of laboratory tests and services. CT scans, x-rays, mammograms, ultrasounds, and a host of other services. We are fully staffed by a team of family doctors and specialists. Call us today at 444-7679. or 406-1500, or visit any of our 3 locations. Spice Isle Imaging, from seeing the doctor to getting lab tests, scans, and pharmacy services. We are here to take care of you.
David Moya Monroe presents a tribute to Mom on Mother's Day. It's an afternoon of musical enchantment as we celebrate Mom through the pulsating rhythms of New Dimension, Angel Harps, and Comancheros steel orchestras. Celebrating Mom. There's also attractions for the kids. Yes, bouncing castle, face painting, as well as your favorite animated friends. Join the celebration on Mother's Day at Grand Mall Playing Field. It's a tribute to Mom as we celebrate life, living with the angels and queens among us. No vending allowed at this event.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Why pay full price for your mobile when you can pay half? Just bundle your home internet and mobile services with Flow and save 50% on your mobile bill. That's money in your pockets every month. Plus now you get free YouTube and WhatsApp data. And you can share your plan with up to 3 other numbers. Upgrade now and get a free free smartphone. Switch and keep your number. Learn more at discoverflow.co.
A brand new facility is in the pipeline for the Florida Government School. That's according to Project Officer in the Ministry of Education, Ruth Charles. Krista John has more in this report.
Following an assessment of the Florida government schools structure in April 2021 by engineers from the Ministry of Education, the building was deemed unsafe. This resulted in the relocation of students from kindergarten to grade 6. However, adequate spacing became an issue. A temporary structure was erected on the same premises in August to alleviate congestion, while a determination was made on whether or not the facility should be relocated.
We are in between finalizing, however, the location of the new facility, and so our engagements are ongoing. It is our hope to engage the school staff and students, principal and staff and parents in the incoming week as we move ahead with the process in implementing this project.
The project officer in the Ministry of Education indicated that what they have presently is a tentative conceptual design for a new facility. Following consultation with stakeholders and parents, she says they remain on track for the implementation of this project. Permanent Secretary Kevin Andel says they are looking to start this project by the last quarter of this year.
I just also want to add that we have secured the funding for the facility. So just ensuring that the consultative process is completed and all stakeholders are on board and agree that this is what we ought to do. Once this is completed, we are going to start construction for the Florida government.
The school was plagued by a flea infestation in March this year, which the PS says they have brought under control. This project, he says, remains a priority of the Ministry of Education.
Infestation, the ministry, in collaboration with the Ministry of Work, the Ministry of Health, responded quite quickly. And we have addressed that. We are also putting remedial systems in place so that the culprits, which are the canines, will not be able to create such a havoc again within that facility. We are working closely with the principal and staff. And we are going to ensure, as Mrs. Charles said, that we address the issues of Florida with urgency.
Krista John, GBN News.
Tonight's iSaw takes you to farmlands in St. Patrick. Let's take a peek through our lens for more.
A good eye captures all. GBN iSaw is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. Clear Vision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Clear Vision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
Tonight's pick in our GBN iSaw comes from a farmer in St. Patrick. This huge soursop featured weighs a whopping 11 pounds 2 ounces. Soursops usually grow up to 8 inches and can weigh up to 10 pounds. The fruits, which grow on trees, are large and oval-shaped. The green exterior, which has spikes on it, covers a white fibrous flesh. Soursop has many uses in traditional medicine, and it has been used to treat a wide range of health conditions and ailments. What do you use it for? Tell us when you send your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp on 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
When we come back, we take a look at the latest in sports and, of course, we probe around the globe. Stay with us.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom.
For that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
If there was ever a time to keep and stay healthy, it's now! We at Hills and Valley are here to help you take deliberate steps to maintain your health. We stayed true to maintaining the most comprehensive rates while stocking the widest range of medicines and health devices, including personal protective equipment. There are so many benefits shopping with us. You get great savings through discounts for senior citizens and reward cards for loyal customers. Ask about owning yours today. Visit us at Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George, Jubilee Street opposite the Grenville Bus Terminal, and at Hillsborough, Carrico. Our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street also stocks the widest range of pharmaceuticals. We are with you on the hills and in the valleys. We are Hills and Valley Pharmacy.
Your vehicle insurance should never break your bank. With Beacon, you can get up to 35% off your fully comprehensive car insurance and still get full protection from unexpected damages with free loss of use, windscreen cover, and special perils. When it comes to your insurance, always be sure you settle for more. Call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt and get a quote today.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. Clear Vision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Clear Vision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
Good evening, sporting fans. Grenada's Josh has improved on his own national discus record with a throw of 61.56 meters at the Tamu Commerce Quad in Commerce, Texas. Josh first broke the 15-year-old record in 2019, representing Texas A&M University Commerce with a throw of 59.37 meters. He went on to set a new 2 records within 2 weeks' time in April 2019. On April 25th, 2019, at Ambulance Christian University's Oliver Jackson Twilight, Josh extended his national and school record in discus throw to 61 meters. This serves as his official return since opening his 2020 campaign at the Corky Classic hosted by Texas Tech. Meanwhile, the return of the Pure Grenada Cup officially kicks off this weekend as Megaforce Promotions hosts the 4th edition of the tournament. It has become one of the premier football tournaments, a battle among the parishes, which commences on Saturday, April 30th and is scheduled to conclude on Saturday, May 28th. St. Mark Western Stars and St. Patrick County City Strikers pit off in the opener at 5 p.m., followed by defending champions St. Andrew Big Parish Stars taking on St. George Royal Cannons. And finally, President of the Grenada Amateur Swimming Association, Neil Francis, says the completion of the Aquatic Center will bode well for various sports in the country. Francis believes the long-awaited swimming facility will serve in training and preparation for various sporting disciplines.
And we've been told time and time again that, and it's been proven by research, that swimming, it actually helps to work almost every muscle group in the body. So it means that swimming can also be introduced into other disciplines, for instance, track athletes, cricketers, footballers, so forth. I mean, with this facility, we're not looking at keeping the facility for our Grenada's competitive swimmers only, but with proper facilities, would be able to offer something for the rest of the athletic disciplines in terms of being able to put some more into their training.
And that's the latest in sports for now. Up next, we take a look at what's happening globally. It's time to probe around the globe. The Premier of the British Virgin Islands and the Director of the Islands Ports were arrested on Thursday on drug smuggling charges in Miami, USA. Here's more from Carib Update News Service.
The Premier of the British Virgin Islands and the Director of the Islands Ports have been arrested at a Miami area airport by federal agents on charges of conspiring to import cocaine into the United States and money laundering. Andrew Foy, BVI's Premier, and Olivine Maynard, Manager Director of the Port Authority, were taken into custody by Drug Enforcement Administration agents at Miami Opa-locka Executive Airport. They were arrested after they met with undercover DEA agents posing as cocaine traffickers to check out an alleged shipment of $700,000 in cash on an airplane that they believed was destined for the British Virgin Islands. The DEA agents were posing as members of the Mexican Sinaloa cartel. Both government officials who were in Miami for a cruise convention went to the airport Thursday morning to see the alleged load of cash after DEA agents told them that the money was a payoff for allowing the cartel's future cocaine loads to be transported through the British territory to the United States, authorities said. The BVI cabinet met in an emergency session late Thursday. Natalia Whitley is now acting as Premier. Whitley made a national statement late Thursday on the issue.
I know the other ministers of government have spoken with Premier Foy or Mrs. Maynard. However, we call for them to be afforded due process in the U.S. courts of law. I have spoken with First Lady Mrs. Sheila Forbes Foy. Let us all keep her and the family in our prayers at this difficult time. Cabinet as a body met earlier this evening where we discussed the situation.
A third person, Kadim Maynard, the son of BVI Sport Director, was also arrested Thursday in connection with the undercover DEA case, but not in Miami, authorities said. All three defendants were charged with conspiring to import more than 5 kilos of cocaine into the United States and conspiring to commit money laundering.
Russia confirmed Friday it carried out an airstrike on Kyiv during a visit by the UN chief, the first such attack on the Ukrainian capital in nearly 2 weeks and one that killed a journalist. Al Jazeera has the latest.
A reminder the war could grow closer to home at any time. Russia's defense ministry called it a high-precision strike on a space rocket facility in the heart of the capital. It was the first time the city was hit in several weeks, and happened less than an hour after UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres wrapped up a news conference with the Ukrainian president.
I was shocked to be informed that 2 rockets had exploded in the city where I am. So this is a dramatic war, and we absolutely need to end this war, and we absolutely need to have a solution for this war.
Proof, says Zelensky, that nothing can be negotiated with Russia without security guarantees.
This says a lot about Russia's true attitude towards global institutions, about attempts of Russian authorities to humiliate UN and everything that the organization represents. Therefore, it requires corresponding powerful reaction.
Rescue workers recovered one body from rubble beneath the residential tower block as cleanup operations began on Friday. The U.S.-funded Radio Liberty says a producer was killed by the strike. 10 people were treated for injuries. The mayor says safety cannot be guaranteed.
Kyiv's still a dangerous place, and Kyiv is still the target of Russians.
The attack shattered a relative calm which had drawn many residents back to the city. No one knows what missiles, bombs, or other messages could be sent by Russian forces, regardless of who's in town.
A poor start to the rainy season in the Horn of Africa has added to fears of the worst drought in decades could have catastrophic results. Across the region, 1 million people have left their homes and more than 3 million livestock have died.
Parts of Kenya, Ethiopia, and Somalia are suffering their driest conditions in more than 40 years. Harvests are ruined, animals are dying, more and more families are going hungry. A fourth failed rainy season in the region is now a growing probability.
So if situations doesn't improve, we are going to see mass death of livestock. And when we talk about mass death of livestock, what that means is people's livelihoods are completely destroyed.
Assistance from aid agencies and Kenya's government is coming, but it's not enough.
Despite all these interventions, like social protection programs, buying of relief food by the government, issues to do with giving cash to vulnerable households, we still have a huge population in dire need of food aid who wish, if nothing is going to be done about it, will end up dying out of starvation.
The only way to survive for many is to keep moving. It's a long journey, and when they eventually get there, there is no guarantee they will find what they're looking for.
That concludes tonight's probe. A recap of the headlines is next. Tempers flare as the family of the Coast Guard accident victim protests for justice. Grenada Union of Teachers president anticipates a large turnout for May Day rally. Queen's Counsel Celia Klein-Edwards has died. Regionally, British Virgin Islands premier arrested on drug charges in the U.S. And further afield, rockets hit Ukrainian capital Kyiv as UN chief visits the city. In sports, the national discus record has been broken as Grenada's Josh makes his return to track and field. Those were some of the major developments. For more on the country's current affairs, visit Grenada Broadcasting Network on Facebook and YouTube. You can also visit our website at gbn.gd and our GBN Production YouTube channel to view our live programs. On behalf of the team here at GBN, I am Krista Campbell, wishing you a great weekend, and we'll see you again on Monday.